Viktor Orban has spent years defying the European Union and the West, standing firm against Brussels on everything from sovereignty to the Ukraine war. While EU leaders united behind Kiev, Orban refused to bow, opposing sanctions, blocking aid, and keeping close ties with Moscow. Isolated and abandoned in Brussels, he soon became the outcast of Europe. But now he's playing a long game no one saw coming. Rather than fight the EU from the outside, Orban is working to take control from within. His Patriots of Europe alliance is growing, pulling together nationalist forces across the continent. If successful, this could turn the EU on its head. For that plan to work, Germany's upcoming elections matter more than anything. Germany's far right alternative for Germany, AfD party, is edging closer to joining the Patriots of Europe in the European Parliament. But it's not a done deal just yet. With Germany's federal elections coming up on February the 23rd, speculation is mounting that AfD could soon align itself with the PFE, the Patriots of Europe, the third largest parliamentary group in Brussels, which already boasts MEPs from France, Italy, and Hungary. While no formal negotiations are scheduled, multiple sources confirm that the idea is being seriously considered. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, a leading figure in the PFE, has openly welcomed AfD into the fold. Meeting with the AfD co-leader Alice Weidel in Budapest last week, Orban declared that AfD is the future, emphasizing their shared stance on migration and sovereignty. The broader plan for PFE, as outlined at a recent gathering in Madrid, is to unite nationalist and conservative parties across Europe, gain influence in national governments, and reshape EU politics from within. Spanish MEP Herman Tersch reinforced this vision, stating that the process of uniting patriotic and sovereignist forces is now moving much faster than before. However, AfD still faces significant hurdles, particularly from RN, the largest party in PFE. RN has been one of the biggest critics of AfD, especially after its former lead candidate, Maximilian Krah, was embroiled in a scandal involving alleged espionage, corruption, and controversial remarks about the Waffen SS. His removal from AfD's leadership and exclusion from the party's MEP delegation could improve AfD's chances, but RN remains cautious. If the AfD wants to exercise political responsibilities in Germany and the EU, it must clean up its own ranks, an RN MEP told Euronews anonymously, signaling that AfD still has work to do to gain full acceptance. Beyond the political hurdles, there's also a strategic dilemma. AfD currently leads the Europe of Sovereign Nations, the ESN group, in the European Parliament, a much smaller faction with only 26 MEPs. If AfD were to leave, ESN would likely collapse, as it would fall below the required 23 MEPs from 7 member states to remain a recognized group. But honestly, it doesn't matter anyway. Joining PFE would offer AfD greater political legitimacy and influence. With Germany's elections looming, all eyes are on AfD's performance. A strong result could give it leverage to push for PFE membership, but RN's approval remains crucial. For now, AfD's next move in Brussels remains uncertain. AfD, Germany's far-right party, is gaining ground and could become a key ally in Orban's push for dominance in Brussels. If AfD performs well, it could join PFE, shifting the balance of power in the European Parliament and giving Orban the influence he has been denied for years. Once the EU's biggest outsider, Viktor Orban now looks ready to reshape it in his image, and everything hinges on what happens in Germany on February 23rd. If it all happens as per plan, the pan opposition against the European elites will solidify even more.